on the granting of amnesty is all about: to forgive and to heal past wounds. Forgiveness is the first step to lasting peace, and I'm all for this. Good morning, Mr. Chair, Senator Jingo Estrada, and good morning to all distinguished guests and resource persons. Tuwing linggo po sa misa, ang batian po natin sa isa't isa, kung kayo po'y Katoliko, ay peace be with you. Ito po ay napakahalagang bahagi ng misa kung saan ang sambayanan ay nanyayahan ng pari na magbigay ng kapayapaan sa isa't isa. And that is what we are here to do now. Peace be with you. Peace be with you. Lahat po tayo gusto ng kapayapaan sa buhay. And of course, it follows that nobody wants to be in conflict. Nobody wants to take arms against his fellow Filipino. Rebels were not born for that purpose, but they are born in an environment where they were slowly drawn into such way of life. Ito naman po talaga ang nakakalungkot kasi kung tutuusin, karamihan ng mga involved ngayon sa armed conflict hindi pa pinanganak nung nagsimula itong mga rebellion ng kanilang mga grupo. At ang karamihan na nagsimula, ang nagpasimuno ng mga alita na ito ay nagsimatayan na mayapa na, in short. Samantala mga sumunod na henerasyon, tuloy pa din ang pagdigma sa isa't isa at malayo sa kapayapaan. Ang papapatuloy ng armed conflict po natin ay parang alitan sa mga pamilya na hindi na nila alam bakit ito nagsimula. Pero nadagdagan ang alitan. Hindi po ito natatapos dahil minsan bit-bit po ng magkabilang panig ang hinanakit ng nakaraan. And that is what the present House concurrent resolutions on the granting of amnesty is all about: to forgive and to heal past wounds. Forgiveness is the first step to lasting peace, and I'm all for this. I'm in support of the peace process. I'm in support for healing our country. Amnesty will give a fresh start for our dear rebels. And you know what? This is not just our rebels, but for the nation also. It allows our nation to be peace from within. This amnesty will definitely benefit everyone. But as it with everything that we do here, it will be a good idea if it is implemented properly. And I have some concerns. Again, I have some concerns that I hope we could address today regarding our amnesty program. First, the proper selection of the grantees of the amnesty must be clear and purposeful. The intent of the law should be reflected in the selection process. Dapat po may clear parameters and guidelines on these matters so that the grantees will be legitimate returnees and not pawns in the conflict sent to sow further discord. What parameters are being followed by the National Amnesty Commission? How are the local amnesty boards selected? And what is its composition? Second, we have to ensure that there are follow-up programs for our returnees. Last year, the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation, and Unity, or OPAP-RU, was granted a substantial budget of 7 billion pesos, which is a jump from the average 1.9 billion pesos in budget it used to have. The budget covers the National Amnesty Commission. How will this budget be utilized? 7 billion pesos. And the Pamana projects or the Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan projects in the past, how successful were they? According to Presidential Peace Advisor Secretary Lito G. Galvez Jr., 5 billion pesos will be allocated for Pamana projects for socio-economic interventions to ensure change lives and transform communities. I hope that this will be complete follow-through for the amnesty program. Finally, let us learn from the successful peace processes in other countries and how they utilize amnesty as part of the peace process. A model of that we have been following is the Good Friday Agreement, or the Belfast Agreement, that ended most of the violence in Northern Ireland. In the said agreement, they incorporated amnesty as a final step to the decommissioning and normalization of security arrangements in Northern Ireland, and this has been proven to be successful. Mr. Chair, this amnesty is not meant to condone criminal acts, nor it is a softer stance against terrorism. Rather, this is meant to weaken terrorism. Hopefully, by taking away its followers and showing that there are alternative options to living outside the rebel groups, terrorist operations will be crippled and ultimately cease. This ultimately is our dream. This is what I want for our uniformed personnel, for them to be involved in less armed conflict from within our country. We hope that after decades of conflict, we can finally see an end to this internal conflict. Thank you, Mr. Chair.